Hello, I am GeekyBite, and this is Shadowman, a 90s horror adventure game. Let's go ahead and dive in.
The 9th of November, 1888. By my deeds am I known, and I am known as Jack. Spring-heeled Jack, Jack the Ripper. By my deeds am I known, and they are truly bloody. I took them all to my heart. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Kelly, and loved them, truly loved them all. But the immortal power I sought within the sordid confines of their bodies, the still beating organ of the soul, was not to be found. The ritual of the knife was to no avail. I am bereft, and must therefore perform that bloody ritual upon myself.
Stay your hand, Jack, and listen to what I have to say.
How did you find this place? Who are you?
My name is Legion, for we are many. The immortal power that you seek does exist. It does indeed lie within the soul, but only within certain ones, certain dark souls.
My God! What are you that you can produce such things from thin air?
Merely an explorer, much like yourself.
What is it that you want from me?
You are an architect by trade, are you not?
I am.
Then I would have you build a cathedral to pain. A place where you and I and others like us may join together. A place of asylum for all of the unique and misunderstood individuals that will follow you as the time of Armageddon approaches. And at the heart of asylum, we shall construct a great dark engine powered by souls of equal hue. And we shall harness their power to create an immortal army to punish and cleanse this pathetic world.
And where might I build this cathedral of yours?
Across the veil, in the darkness, amongst the restless spirits of those who have passed beyond, in the place known as Deadside.
Then, if I am to join you, I must die.
It is prophecy. We cannot fail, for we are many.
For we are many!
Amen to that.
The end is sooner than you think.
Come to mama, baby!
Hey there, Space Cadet! Damn, beautiful friend!
Are many.
There's a darkness coming.
What's the problem, Magneta?
I had a dream, Shadowman. A real bad dream. A dead-side dream. The five are here. The heralds of the apocalypse. Deacon's file confirms everything I feared. The end's coming, Shadowman. An ancient prophecy tells of the return of a great evil to Deadside. A terrible force gathering dark souls to its darker heart and using their power to cross over into this world and bring about apocalypse.
I must stop this evil from bringing about the end of all things.
Only you can do it, Shadowman. You are the walker between the worlds. I can't go Deadside, and Jaunty's next to useless in both worlds. You are the only one who can do anything about this.
As it ever was.
But you ain't never confronted anything like this evil. It's so pure, not even the ancient protectors of the dark souls could destroy it. They could only banish it from Deadside. They knew it'd come back one day, hence the prophecy telling of its return. The power of the ancients is all but gone now, and the dark souls that evil desires lie unprotected. What you gotta do, Shadowman, is to go Deadside and recover the dark souls. Take them into your own protection before evil gathers them to its terrible heart.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I don't recover these dark souls, then the world's gonna end. Am I right?
You got it.
Shit.
Look, I gotta go. I've got a lot to do. Take Deacon's file and meet me at dawn at the church on the hill. I've kept your stuff safe for you.
Hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does move me. Can't do nothing about it since, nice as you please, she knitted my ribs into the mask of shadows. I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault Luke's dead, and Mom and Pop too. I deserve everything I get, every bad thing that comes my way. Can't live, can't die. Deadside's the perfect hood for me. A nowhere place. The asshole of the universe. Now where the hell is that church?
Alright, here we are in the swamp. So, I'm assuming we are going to the church on the hill. And by assuming I know, because I've played this first part probably 5 or 6 times now. Yeah, so I have played this recently. I haven't gotten very far. In fact, I think the furthest I have gotten yet is a little bit through the cathedral. But we'll get to that. Right, for now, we're just going to collect these little guys and head to the church on the hill. And let's see. Ah! So this bridge gets me every time. And by I mean gets me is when you step on it, it breaks. So I'm not going to do that. I know better now. 5th time's a charm, right?
Huh?
Spooky dog. Very spooky. Is that really the church on the hill? I didn't know it was that far up. Seems like it's just kind of like down at this level. Doesn't seem like it was that far up. Apparently it is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So these little guys, I believe, are called Cato. And we can turn Cato in once we have 100 to make ourselves stronger. So we're going to be trying to capture... What? We're going to be trying to collect these Cato. I like the word Cato.
Made it.
Has a certain oomph to it. Cato. Kinda sounds like cattle. Good doggy. Nice dog. Just gonna go.
Nettie?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope you read the file I gave you, and read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these dark souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth? That's Apocalypse, Shadowman. That's the end.
Okay, so I really gotta get to the Dark Souls before the bad guy. I understand that, but where do I find them?
In Govi. Each Govi has been sealed by the most powerful voodoo. Not even the greatest Bokor or Mambo can open them to release the dark soul within. Believe me, I've tried. But a Shadowman, or something even more powerful, just might be able to do it. Release the dark soul and take it into yourself. But be warned, the dark souls are a pure and ancient evil and possess a power that should not be abused.
Okay. Let's just get this thing over with. You got my stuff?
Right here.
Jesus, Luke. He's alive. Alive and in pain. I gotta help him.
He's dead, Mike. You know that.
I know, but I saw.
It's understandable that you still have strong feelings for your brother. That's why the bear works for you, connecting you to Deadside. Use it now, Mike. Go Deadside and find Jonty. He's waiting for you at the Marrow gates. He's got something to show you.
Okay.
And Mike?
Yeah?
If you need me, I'll be here. Now, go see Jonty and get them dark souls.
Gotta get them dark souls.
Mike, use the bear. Go Deadside.
Yeah. Just give me a hot second, will ya? Need to get these cadeaux. Huh? Excuse me. Whee! Off to Deadside we go to talk to Jonty.
I am the Lord of Deadside, Shadowborn at the confluence of worlds to walk between. Lifeside is without the meaning that my partly living possesses here in Deadside, where the darkness is manifest at the edges of reason. As a god, I step forth upon the writhing, suppurating surface of the Deadside serpent. What sleep is here? What dreams there are in the unctuous coilings of the snake's mortal shuffling? Weapon in my hand, the arcing death blow at the end of all things. The horror, I embrace it.
Well, so we went from being just Shadowman to being a god, apparently. So that's fun. So this is the part where you're supposed to shoot, but these guys don't hurt me yet, so I'm just gonna waltz right past them. But they make very sexual noises. Oh. Come on. There you go. And there's
Michael, over here with you.
Oh, Jonty. Let's go talk to this guy.
Hello there, Michael. How's that treating you?
Jonty, kindly refer to me as Shadowman. Michael Leroy has no place here in Deadside.
Whatever, Mick. It's good to see you again. Seems like simply ages since I last set me eyes on your happy, smiling mug.
The feeling's mutual.
I suppose you've been away dallying with the old battle axe, giving her one with some of that righteous voodoo so she can stay forever young?
Something like that.
She's been filling your head with her fated pillow talk again, I'll bet. Doomsday in an army giddy until you're drunk with the stuff.
She did happen to mention a certain prophetic dream she's been having.
Did she now? Well, for once I think the owl witch might be right. See that bloody big black tower yonder?
How could I miss it?
Well, old Bruegel, the medieval painter blokey, was just telling me the other day that he thought it looked remarkably like a picture he once did.
Is that Peter Bruegel?
No, Seamus, his distant Irish cousin. Anyways, he was quite shocked, so he was, at the terrible mess that bloody thing's making. Appearing out of nowhere and tearing its way through the place like there's no tomorrow. Which, given what Nettie's saying, might not be too far from the truth.
Any idea what's going on in there?
Nope, and I shan't be knocking on the front door to find out neither. All I'll say is, if there's something wicked heading this way, it'll be coming from in there.
Nettie mentioned the Dark Souls. Can you tell me any more about them?
I'm afraid I'll have to reply in the negative again, Michael. Suffice it to say, Nettie's told me that they're bloody powerful, well nigh indestructible, and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Any idea where they might be?
What am I, a Dark Soul travel guide now? I suppose you could try all of the ancient sacred places down amongst the whalers and shiverers. I just hope that none of them souls have ended up in that filthy big black tower.
From what Nettie was saying, some of them already have, which is all the more reason for me to be pushing on. Open the gates, Jonty.
Places to go, people to see, eh, Michael?
Just open the gates, Jonty.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and Attila the Hun were playing skittles with the guillotine heads of the French aristocracy?
Jonty.
All right, keep your bloody hair on. Which, looking at your shining bonds, may prove to be rather difficult. Open sesame!
Keep your hair
If you want to
on.
drop by and chat a while, I'll still be here. If It's just a shame we can't share a drop of the hard stuff together by a ardent peat
Yeah,
fire.
Jaunty, we
Don't
know.
drink with snakes.
Oh, not with snakes. Oh no. Oh, every time I hear that conversation, I always catch something different. And it's remarkable how everything else in this game is kind of potato. Oh, okay. Well, now they're trying to kill me. But the art on Jaunty's face, or at least the way Jaunty's face is made, kind of looks comic booky. It's kind of cool. Jesus. Realistically, this is like my 4th time going to this beginning part. And I never realized before that he was making fun of me for being bold. I can relate to that, so that's interesting. Old bastard. Yeah. Just die already. Die again, I guess? Just die again? Yeah. There's also something a little unsettling about a gigantic snake with a skull head wearing a top hat. Kinda creepy. Alright. So, let's travel this way. Gonna have quite a bit of these guys to mow through here. So I'm just gonna go this way. This is all basically just kind of like a big loop. So I feel confident. No, I think there's a creeper in here somewhere. Somewhere in here. Ah, there he is. Okay. Sweet. They've cornered me. They know my weakness. It's loogies. My weakness is loogies. And being clawed to death. That is also a weakness.
Got it.
Alright. Luckily there's some health lying around, so we'll be just fine. For the time being.
Got it.
Okay, so let's hop up here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is a goby somewhere around here. I think it's off to the left, actually. And more creepy crawlies that way, too. I think. This one? This place is a giant maze. I honestly can't really remember. Generally, I know where to go. Oh, this little bastard. That's right, we have the technology. Oh. Don't touch me! No! Jeez, man. Where are your manners at? Alright. Hey! Okay, and then I honestly don't remember this way. Let's go see. Oh, it's you, Steve. Oh, Steve. I don't know why. The way these guys move reminds me of just a cracked out Steve. I shall hereby call them Steve. I don't actually know what the names of those monsters are. Okay, cool. So we got the rope. I'm gonna go check out one more place before we commit. Going through the big door there. This went to the lake, right? Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna make sure we don't get ambushed by Steve. Hey now. Fantastic. Okay. I like shooting. No. You know, not important enough. There's nothing down there. And I think we're clear as far as this way goes. I think it just wraps around, honestly. Yeah, it does. It goes there. What is over there? Let's find out. What secrets? Does this direction hold? More Kato? Some other stuff that way? A meat hallway? Oh, there's the little... Okay. So there's the little link house that way. We're going to take care of Steve. Before Steve takes care of us. While I pipe myself into the corner. It's fine.
Got it.
Let's run around.
Got it.
This running animation is so derpy. There. He went down relatively easy. Just weird, just like it's just so weird. Oh shit! Nope, nope. Hey! Get away from me! I forgot he was down there. I thought we had already killed this one.
Got it.
Apparently, I am mistaken. There we go.
Got it.
Health and a Kato. Just want to make sure I'm collecting all these little Kato things, and if you're not sure what a Kato is, it's the little red hearts that we've been picking up. They, once we get to 100, can be turned in for something that makes us better. I'm not exactly sure what they can be turned in for, but from my understanding, it is some sort of an upgrade. So I'm okay with that. Anything down there? No pots, no. And this is the way we came in through there, so that meat hallway goes this way. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and go back to the rope. Oh, Sue's waiting for us. He missed us. Okay. Okay, Steve. Sure. Oh, that's the wrong way. Just run around him this way. I think the door was over here somewhere. Somewhere? Is it this way? Nope, that's not the right way. Steve hasn't caught up yet, so we're doing good. He's a little confused. He's not exactly sure where we are at. And I am not sure where we're at either, so we have that in common. Perfect. Okay. I think these are the whalers. Aha is correct. We're on the right track. Alright, so we got the book. The book just explains basically the path of shadow, the shadow gates, and some of the weapons. You can pause the video if you want to read all that. Alright, Les Cortés. Cortés. Probably Cortés. Probably not. I'm mispronouncing that. Here we go. Long before the Man of Shadow, creatures with souls of evil did descend upon the worlds, immortals. They were led by the one who is many, he who bears the mouth of blood. After the longest battles he was defeated, and banished to the place beyond the worlds, and the dark souls of his armies were sealed into Govi. and the Sisters of Blood were entrusted with the Govi, and for many lifetimes the Dark Souls lay under their protection. And then, the one who as many did return from the place beyond the worlds. Under his banner, he did unite the madmen and the killers, and they did build asylum in the world of the dead. And sending his minions throughout the world of the dead, he gathered the Dark Souls that were not under the Sisters' protection. Using their deadside power, he summoned the 5 mortal men to do his bidding, and they built for him gateways of souls built into the world of men. Interesting. So the 5 did appear in the dream to the sorceress, and their lizard king did announce the apocalypse with the cries of 1,000 men. And in their darkest hour, the sorceress did call upon the Man of Shadow. And the serpent did guard the Marrow gates until the shadow returned to the world of the dead, and thence did this serpent become his advisor. Aha! He is a deadside guide. For the Men of Shadow did open the coffin gates, and for the first time in 100 years were the paths of shadow walked. The Man of Shadow did break the sister spell in the Govi, and in taking the Dark Soul's power, he did unite it within him. Within greater powers of the Man of Shadow finally entered Asylum, and did find the gateways within that led to the world of men, and he passed beyond them, and did confront the 5. But in the broad light of day, did he fall to them? No, we did not. And the sorceress fell into a deep trance, her powers exhausted, and the shadow did fall upon the world of men. And the Legion took the power of the Dark Souls unto them. The end. Okay. Sounds like a prophecy. I think that is the prophecy, actually. I think that's the entire point of this book, is the prophecy. Let's see, there's more. Oh, okay, so these are the artifacts: baton, the blade which pierces the ether and carries the spirit through it. So, okay. Flambeau, I'm not sure. Bearer of the voodoo flame. Marte. I am gonna butcher these names, by the way. I am sorry. The sound which the Rada drums. Calabash, destroyer of the sacred Vivi. Asson, sacred rattle of the Mambo. Poignée, to climb the falls of blood. Insigne, that which protects. The Eclipser, the bringer of night, releasing the shadow into the world of men. Okay. La Soleil, brother sun. La Lune, sister moon. La Lame, the power that binds. The only most powerful may read this book of secrets. The sacred marks given in trials by Les Sources de Sang as protection from the elemental fire. I'm doing very bad at pronouncing these. That he may grasp fire, yet feel no pain. That he may walk over burning coals. That he may be consumed by flame, yet harm shall come to him. That wouldn't be very helpful. Yet no harm shall come to him. Offering to La Loa on the altars of life, lying beyond the wasteland, 100 Kado, made as an offering to Loa, shall increase the strength of the man's spirit. So, yeah, we need 100 Kado. Cool. Alrighty then, now that we have the full history of things and stuff, and we know what we need, let's go get it. And I hear a thump thump in the distance.
Got it.
That thump thump. Will that thump thump be our first Dark Soul? It looks like it. Boom!
Power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
Damn right you do. With that first Dark Soul, we can finally bust through this gate. In style.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
Alrighty. Let's see what's on the other side of this sucker. sounds like there's some Steves below us. At least one. What? He's just like, you know what? Even though you're kneeling before me, I'm just gonna let this one slide.
Great.
It's fine, Steve. No hard feelings. Alright, so we need 2, I believe, right? Okay, so we need 2 Dark Souls. We only have 1. Thus, we must go find some more. Off we go.
Unsalvaged souls that drift beyond the Marrow gates for an eternity of waiting. This infinite limbo, this wasteland, this untamed, unnatural afterbirth I command with my endless darkness. What in the...
Alright, so this looks like a good place to stop. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. I also stream on Twitch. Info will be in the description. And I will see you on our next adventure.